The things that pop into my head as I start stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in, future YouTube viewers. Gonna do the usual, start a stream, tweet, Discord, all that stuff. And, of course, if you would like to join me live, you can come follow over at twitch.tv/ColetteMSLP. And the plan today, I mean, is technically simple, but, like, actually I don't know what I'm doing. So, red, white, and blue. Like, obvious, here comes 4th of July. Oh, we've still got some rainbows on here. But I have this, nail gel of dubious, what is the word? Dubious origin. That's the word. And Cameron, do you not like this this holographic label or what? It's like refusing to focus here. Yeah, apparently not. And I had to like actually look up, there's nowhere on here that says what to cure it for. So I had to like look it up online and figure out how long to cure it for. But I want to see if this actually works. There, camera. Yeah, it's that label. The label is really messing with it. But the label's really pretty too. Very holographic. Anyway, I want to see if that works. So starting testing is going to be with nail foils. The backup plan, if the nail foils don't work, is going to be the spiral design. Hey KJD. Hey Anne. The spiral design that we were trying to kind of do with the rainbow, and then it was like not working. I thought with like only like 3 colors, or really like a base color and 2 colors, that would be a lot easier. We'll see. I kind of would like to do something like, and the way to do that, I think, is with nail foils. If this works, that's the caveat. Is that how you say that? Okay, so let me do quick Discord post, let everybody know we're getting going here. Because technically my Wednesday scheduled time is like 8 in the evening. I don't know why I ever did that. Sometimes it's an evening Wednesday stream, but I don't know. A lot of times it seems to work out in the afternoon instead. Okay, Discord is done. And, so what I did, like, I pulled out my box of foils. I still haven't, like, I think it's dollarnailfoil.com or something very similar to that. Hey, Polished Soul, full name. Like, I want to go to Dollar Nail Foil or whatever. It's bookmarked somewhere, I don't need to remember. And, like, purchase some things to fill in gaps in my collection, because I bought all these, like, multi-packs off of Amazon. You're never gonna get, I don't think, what's pictured there. Maybe there are some where you'll get what's pictured, but all mine was, like, different shit, duplicates, all the stuff. I mean, they were cheap. I'm not exactly complaining, but I'm kind of complaining. Kind of discovered at Christmas. I mean, obviously I must have seen before, but it just never paid it any mind. I don't have any green nail foils. And there are just some other gaps that I would like to fill in. But what I did was I pulled them all out, and then obviously Silver Hollow is standing in for the, oh boy, camera, you're just really not going to like this, are you? Let's turn off the autofocus here. Camera, can you just... These nail foils are giving the camera a fit. Okay. Turned off autofocus there. So, obviously the silver is standing in for the white. I'm sure there must be white nail foils out there somewhere, but I don't have any. Mine are all like metallic-y. They definitely sell some that are not like this, but I mean, This is so good because this is just one of those things you're not going to get with polish. You're not going to get that. You're just not. Ooh. I mean, and don't those look like fireworks? So I really like these. I pulled out patterns that I had in red, silver, and blue. So this is option 1. I kind of think of this as like the fireworks pattern because they're very bursty. It's like larger bursts and then like smaller bursts. Then I also pulled out, I don't know, whatever you want to call this. I think I've worked with this before. I'm trying to remember what design we did or if it was just some kind of experimentation. This like kind of almost shattered glass looking design. You know, it's like, I don't know, it's like an optical illusion. Like they look like they're at different, it's like the same thing at different angles, but like obviously it's all like smooth and flat. Oh, no, you know what I'm thinking of? The tape. The turquoise teal tape design we did had this kind of a shattered glassy effect to it. Hey, Sapphire. Yeah. So that's option 2. And then option 3, we'll see how it looks, maybe. I mean, like I said, all this is dependent on this dodgy shit. I don't have what I would consider like flag blue in this pattern. And actually, it's not a complete match because the red and the blue are just like this textured sparkly type of a thing. The hollow silver, if I can get it at the right angle without too much glare. There, you see, there's actually stars in there in the sparkly texture also. So it's not an exact match on texture, and the blue, I mean, obviously this is more of a, whoa, no, come back. Don't roll away. No! Fuck. They're just like rolling all around. That's why some of these little jars are cracked. But obviously, like, this is more of a flaggy blue, but I don't feel like this is... If I had this with a red and a silver, you would still know that I was doing red, white, and blue. It's not like, oh, that's not blue enough. But it's not my first choice. So, let's see. I have a new bouquet here, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna work this with my LED lamp. You guys want to see the bouquet? So much glare from the ring light. But the peonies are just about done, so now we have a variety of flowers for your viewing enjoyment. Can we see them here too? Yeah. We've got a lot of weird sunlight bars coming through here in Beanie's cam too, so that may get a little bit weird. Maybe I'll just scoot everything back and I'll move the bouquet back once we're done. Because this really needs to go up here so that we can, so that we can break a nail almost, trying to miss going in there. I didn't, but could have been. Nails are already naked. Gave them some attention last night. Not looking too bad. Kind of yellow right now, but meh. Who cares? Hey, caters. So yeah. Let's see. I like a stiff cardboard when I'm swatching, like, gel testing rather than doing it in my polished sketchbook. Oh, for anybody that was wondering what I was talking about when I was talking about the swirls too, this is what we were working on before that we didn't go with for the rainbows. But, like, picture that with just, like, red, white, and blue, but, like, more of a tight spiral. Well, not that one. That one's ugly, like this one. We'll see. I'd kind of like to test that too. So, this nail foil UV gel, supposedly, I don't know how well this is going to work. There is, of course, the other technique of wet setting the foils in the gel top coat, and that has some very impressive results too. It's an option, but I bought this. I want to use this. It was super, super cheap. So, like, if it's a fail, not a big deal at all. We'll see. I'm kind of like, I don't know. There's no point being nervous. It's either gonna work or it's not. And I mean, assuming that I found the correct carrying instructions, but even that, like, a minute is usually should be fine. Sometimes I've seen like base or top coats. Should I just go ahead and do like 3 spots, I guess? I don't know. Sometimes base and top coats are a little bit less, but I don't know. I was very surprised it didn't say anything on the bottle. My other guess though, no, I have seen there's a foil stamping polish. I forget who does it. Daily Charm, maybe? I'm just gonna stick that in there for 60 seconds. My other guess is that this QR code is supposed to take you to instructions. Because, like, there's literally... I mean, that's my handwriting. There's nothing on here. Underneath this label, from what I could tell, is just the ingredients in 2 languages. Maybe there's something else there, but I mean, that doesn't, from what I can see, it doesn't look like that is hiding any instructions. But I have a QR code reader on my phone. I couldn't get it to scan this little shit. So I don't know. I could maybe try like taking a picture and putting it in the computer and like darkening it or something, because it's a very like your printer was running out of ink sort of a tone. Let's get out the sharp scissors. The nice ones. Nice, covered in polish. Where's the orange stick? It doesn't feel particularly sticky when I touch it with the orange stick, but let's, where's the edge? Whoa, there it is. And I'm trying to be careful with these because, like, anybody that's worked with foils knows you don't want to, like, get them all wrinkly or, you know, they lose their coolness. Where are my tweezers? Yeah, I can't even tell for sure, but I don't think it's directions. I'm assuming it's languages. Hello, crab cakes, by the way. Alright, so... Are you gonna stick? Oh, yes you are. That's actually sticking quite well. How are you gonna peel? Really well. Not a lot of residue left behind, guys. Let's do some, I don't know if I want to call these swatches. But let's do a couple more little strips of each color here. Maybe, what if I like pull you from the inside? No, that's not gonna work. Oh, this one's damaged on some of the inside. Can you guys... camera's not really wanting to cooperate there. It's like some of the foil has been rubbed off on some of the inner layers. I'm gonna have to be careful with that. I think I might have another one of this pattern too, though. So, it's not a big deal. Ooh. This will also kind of test, like, does it stay sticky? Like, for a few minutes? Or is it, like, stickiest right when it comes out of the lamp? Let's see, no, that one didn't stick quite as well. There we go. Or is, like, my finger touching the sides next to where I'm, like, trying to press, making it less sticky? Probably. We'll see if that continues on the next one. Hey, Calico. Hey, Sun. In which case, I mean, if it's, if that's the case, if it's just the problem with my finger, That's easy enough to solve by just placing all the foils down before I like go to any pressing, or by not pressing with my finger. I could get like a Q-tip or something, although a Q-tip could leave behind fuzz depending on how sticky this is. We're testing this gel nail foil adhesive of dubious origin. So like if I get a Q-tip here to like buff it down some, if I get, yeah, look at all the fuzz just instantly left behind if you like get over onto an area that's sticky. Whew, look at that though. That is a clean transfer, y'all. You guys, this shit is good. That's amazing. Okay, so like anybody that's used foils, like the wet set method is pretty good, but it's problematic because some colors are harder to cure than others. It's like they don't cure properly, or they haven't quite got full adhesion. Like with this, like it's dry, so you can actually like really firmly buff it on there. We're gonna try the other ones, but like I'm impressed. This, let me double check here. Did I leave this up somewhere? I didn't. This was really cheap. Like cheap enough that I was like, it absolutely doesn't matter if it sucks. Where did this go? Yeah, okay, so this was $1.99 plus $1.99 shipping. So $4. So if anybody's interested in a $4 gel foil adhesive, who cares for 60 seconds? You won't find that information anywhere. Hey, Nisi. Hey, Mrs. Shrado. Yeah, so yes, if anybody just joining, we're testing this. I got it on Amazon at that link I just posted. Affiliate link, disclaimer. I don't know if I have to do that, but FYI. It's super cheap, and so far, like, it's good. We're gonna test out a couple, like, other colors of foils that I have here. Cause, like, foils have so much potential, right? But, like, actually using foils is the biggest pain in the butt ever. Even like, the wet set with gel, I mean, I find that kind of... Like I said, it makes it look really nice, but it's not guaranteed, and it's, like, got issues, whereas, like, with this... I feel like we're getting really good results. So I'm gonna try a few more of the pattern and color options that I have out. We're going with kind of like a patriotic red, white, and blue theme. So see here, we could just place that one. And then, yeah, here's the silver one. Woo! Ah! Don't stick. Okay. That was close. We've got the first one is kind of like a shattered glass-ish pattern, and then these are kind of like almost like a fireworks burst. And then I've got one that's just kind of glittery. I kind of favor this. Just, I mean, because they look like fireworks and because it's 4th of July, which, I don't know. I like the idea. And then, too, like, depending on which pattern I go with, so... And, I mean, you can overlap them with this, too, and then you're not going to have any gaps. Like, with the other one, the wet set method, if you overlap, sometimes it seemed like it would interfere with the curing. Like, they cured best when they were just, like, lined up right next to each other, but not quite overlapping. Or that the overlapping would contribute to other problems, like not laying flat and not fully adhering. Alright. So, Let's overlap the blue one a bit. And I'm just like giving it a light touch just to like set it in place. And then let's like buff it down with the Q-tip like I did before. And of course, like I said, like if you have any extra, you're getting that fuzz on the side there. Can you see? Well, it just looks dull. But like see this side, how it's shiny? Ha, that grabbed a lot of cotton. That's how sticky it is. That's how it's, you know, pulling the cotton off the Q-tip. But, you know, buff that down real nice. Is it better to like go slowly or fast? In that case, I felt like the slower one went better. Let's try slowly again. Yeah, I feel like kind of slowly is a little bit better. Look at that, you guys. Really. Polished sole, I do. Now the question is, and I wonder if it would work better. Okay, let's find them before we test the last three. If they're in this box, that would be so great. That would be so great. Am I that smart? I don't think I am. We had them out recently. What did we have them out for? They might be in the pigment box. Okay, let's see if we can reach this. Scooch you over there. Scooch you over there. Oh, that's very tall. Okay. Are they in the pigment box, you guys? No. No, they're not. Oh. I remember having them out. Gosh. If I could remember what I had them out for, that would like give me a clue. Oh. Was it that long ago? We used them for 12 Days of Christmas gift wrap chrome thingy. Thought I heard me. Okay, so if that's the case... Alright, hold on, you guys. If that's the case... Okay, there's that box of stuff. Hey, there's that... See, I told you guys. I do still have... Is it liquid, though? I can't see in there. I do have one thing of Simply Peel left that might not be completely... Why is this so... Oh, no. Okay, they're not in there. Reasons why the project needs finishing. Are they in this box? No. I don't know. And some things too, it's like I don't want to get rid of. I'm just as like as I'm going through this completely random aside. We can try it. We can definitely try it. Like, if you guys get these little fuckers from Zoya, I love them. But what am I supposed to do with this? Like, I don't really want to throw it away, but where, like, I need to have a box that's, like, just of this. It's just, like, in here with a bunch of other stuff right now. Okay. I put them somewhere that seemed so smart at the time. I can guarantee you guys. You know what? Maybe they're in the miscellaneous box. Would that be too logical? Would that be too logical for me? What is in here? My pipettes. Some random brushes that aren't really very good. A bottle of Wet n Wild Clear. Why is this in here? My finger clips. This box is where they should be. They should be in this miscellaneous box, and they're not. Oh wait, that one's also miscellaneous. I have too many miscellaneous boxes, you guys. That one's just the label maker. This one is stickers and miscellaneous. Hey, and okay, there were pipettes in the other box. Now there's one just in here. Whoa. Okay, that's like rhinestones. I wonder where the hell I thought was a good place to put these, honestly. I feel like they really should be in the powders and pigments box, but they're not. There's probably a cleaned off my desk box somewhere. I just don't know. That really would work so well, though. Are there any... Wait. Are there any that didn't get put away? That would be so good. No. Urgh. Me mateys. Frustrated I be. Urgh. Let's finish this testing. I'm gonna let that percolate in the back of my head and see if any other... I should... Yeah? No, I don't think they're in there. That's all polish. It's such a... Oh well. You reap what you sow, and I have sown disorganization. So I reap not being able to find shit. Ooh, get in there, please. You gotta kind of like coax them into a little... There we go. Then they don't want to come off your finger. And then too, like my glitter... Oh, you know, there's a stash of things over there. I don't think they're probably in there. My glitters are over there, though. Most of them. Grab one of those. And test and see how it burnishes. Actually... There is... Well, here is a glitter, and I don't at least have to go all the way over there. I thought maybe they'd be in here. Because, Or wait a minute. Is the gold not in here? Where's the gold? I think there's a box of, like, 12 Days of Christmas shit. Somewhere. What's in here? I'm not going to thank myself when I get done streaming either for causing a disaster area. In an already disaster area. But that's what I think the case is, because the gold that I used, I'm pretty sure, was my Madame Glam gold, which is not in here. And there was a silver also, and that's not in here. And I bet that is where the silicone tools are. I mean, I'm glad that I've identified that, but it doesn't answer the question of... Oh, wait. Is it in here? Is it in the little goofy box? It's not like any of the other shoe boxes? No. No, although this is in here. Just random beautiful polishes laying around. Almost lost my strip. Yeah, it's quite warm. It is borderline of me turning on my air conditioner warm. It is 80 degrees in my room right now. Which is, like I said, quite borderline. But, you know, on the other hand, also air conditioning ain't free. So if I was playing Hollow Knight, I would probably have it on, because then my computer would be kicking out a lot more heat. But I think even just streaming is, you know, amping it up a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of gross. But it's cute dress weather. We got, you know, like turquoise. It's like a smooshy marble almost. Alright, let's line these up like close to the top. I'm gonna try to just use this same spot to do the glitter burnish. Of course, I should have... Was there like a little makeup thingy or something in that? Alright, I'm gonna use the Q-tip, but I'm gonna just be careful not to like get it on the other part. I want to be closer. Alright. So, ooh, that one didn't go too well. Did I leave it sit too long? No, the blue went well. Is there differences in the foils? Or was I just being so cautious not to get on the sticky part that I didn't rub the edge of that red well? Rub the edge of the red well. Let's whoa. These are all the hard kind of makeup applicator wedges. Where's my uno momento, please? I still can't believe they're not in here. Why are they not in here? Alright, so that's the last one in here. Oh, no, there's a couple more left in here, but we could probably get rid of those. And just leave the package in here. I have another package though, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, where's the other gold? It's not in here. Or is it? No, that's the rose gold. So, oh, okay, never mind. Here is the Madame Gold. Madame Glam Gold, I should say. It's a big old container. This is, I don't think Musical is here. This is what the containers Musical had, the size they looked. Whereas like a lot of my other pigments are only like this big. You see that? That's not very, that's poor, but I think gives you an idea. Anyway, I hope. Actually, is a makeup applicator even the appropriate tool to use for glitter burnishing, or is there something better? I mean, other than the silicone tools, which are AWOL in my room somewhere. Hey, Doubtful. All creepy like. I mean, that appeals to me, but in this kind of weather we were just talking about, it's kind of like warm and gross here. It's like if I take a shower like that, it feels so good when I get out, but then I get out and it's like so hot and humid that I almost feel like I can't dry off. So in those cases, what I'll do is I'll end on just like a little burst of cold, just to like rev my body temperature down a little bit. But yes, enjoy your lurk. Not creepy at all. I mean, I kind of know the feeling like when you're listening to somebody and you're in the shower, you do feel kind of like a weirdo. But it's fine. Alright, so this is a purple hollow. Whoo! I mean, it's got like a strong lot of pink, but like, it definitely is hollow. Most of that silverish looking shine is more like of a hollow spectrum. Okay. So this is a pretty fine glitter. I feel like I should try a chunkier glitter too. But like, fuck yeah, y'all. It's really smooth. I feel like we're almost so close that the camera's like weird. Can you see the... Let me use the flashlight again. Whoops. Sorry. I mean, it's... Okay, the flashlight is so weird, honestly. Yeah, that worked. That worked a lot. Let me lay out another couple little spots of this and stick it under the lamp, and then let me go grab some other size glitter. Like some of my Michaels glitter, which is like chunkier. Like this purple, it's not a pigment. You know, like the chrome pigment or whatever. It is a glitter. I don't want to get this glitter inside the bottle. There's like dusty glitter all over this. I should have wiped it off first. There, that'll be fine. In fact, maybe I should use this. This would be messy. Glitter this fine. I don't think you guys can even see what I'm wiping away, but there's just like little... Yeah, you can kind of see on there. See all the little purple granules? Alright. 60 seconds. Let's go over here. Okay, that did not feel like a smart move. Honestly. I feel like we may hear a crash. Because like I pulled this out from underneath things. So in here we've got, let's see. We've got Michaels glitters. They're like, they're all lined up in there. So, and some Martha Stewart glitters too. Like the Martha Stewart ones are like these large hollow hexy. Ooh, this would be so good for a glitter placement, you guys. Yeah, this is a gel foil thing. And what I like about it, it's like a cross between the gel wet set and foil glue, because foil glue seems like it's almost impossible to get like a really smooth coat, and then you end up with like ridges and stuff and it just acts weird. So let's try buffing in I want to pick decisions. I mean, like, this doesn't matter at all, but like, there's just so many pretty ones. I just want to show you guys something. Some eye candy. Ooh, should we do some bar glitter on one of them? Let's do bar glitter. I don't think I have very much bar glitter. Some, like, acid green bar glitter. Oh, you're having a little bit of trouble with that, aren't you, Camera? Alright, let's... Yeah, it's a weird color. This is a weird color. So we'll try that, and then for like a smaller sized glitter, let's try... Ooh, where's a... I think not everything is in here. I feel like there's a couple that I'm looking for. Where would those be? Should we try this black? I feel like I want to. So I'm gonna. Alright. So... let's try... I don't feel like getting out another applicator just for testing, so I'm just trying to get most of the purple off. And then... we'll use the opposite side for the green bar glitter. So, oh, this is gonna be... Let's move on top of this paper towel that I have here. Because I feel like... Ooh! Oh, thank goodness that wasn't open yet. I feel like this could get messy. I mean, it's gonna get messy. It's glitter, but... really... Oh, it's just... Okay. It's gonna be glitter for weeks, y'all. Oh. I mean... that's unanticipated. Okay, I got a good scoop of them there. And we can kind of spread them around. Okay, not a huge fan of that, TBH. I was hoping it would look like, remember when we were looking at Orly sunglasses at night a while ago? But it's just like, it's, you know, probably if you did a couple layers, you could maybe get something like that. Like, do another layer of the adhesive. Oh, you're not even open. Okay. So this is more like a... Can you kind of see there? More like a very small craft size glitter. Oh, there's more of that purple left on there than I thought. I should have picked a different color against this this choice of cardboard that I have, and I should have just unlazied and got myself a damn another... Okay, guess what? we're going to need to do one more test because that was horrible. But we're also going to try my theory and do another coat over the green and see how that turns out. Alright, we'll go down here. Oops, I got bar glitter in you. Sorry. Good thing you're a test and not a real manicure. Okay, stick that back in there. Close you. We're gonna use you again and get another applicator out. Oh, I didn't. I missed that too. Enjoy your lurk also, Athalis. Lurkers make the world go round, you guys. I am also a pro lurker in my spare time. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that is not on there very well. Let's see. What would show up way better over this dark brown background that I'm using? Maybe like a bright pink or a silver? Maybe we should just do silver. Or gold? Or copper? Is that what this is? Yeah. Yeah, let's do this copper. Okay. So, first thing. This just got everywhere. Trying to wipe this off as well as I can. Do some more of this green glitter. I think you'd probably need like 3 layers to get something that looked opaque with the bar glitter. But as far as this copper, yeah, not as opaque as the purple, but pretty freaking opaque. Should I do another layer of that? Let's do another layer of that. And as always, like, I'm trying to be very mindful to keep an eye on the brush. You don't want to, like, contaminate your bottle. See, like, we got some copper on there. I'm, like, wiping that on a clean area of the paper towel before it goes back in the bottle. I mean, it's kind of inevitable. There's gonna be some contamination at some point, but I do my best to try to, like, minimize it at least. So we'll give that like 60 seconds. Let's at least put this down on the floor so that Beanie can have room to join us if he wants to. And then we'll do another coat of this. So, like, really, I'm quite liking how this turned out. But the question is, like, which patterns do I want to go with? How do I want to, like, lay them out? Do we want to do, like, stripes? Do we want to, like, try to cut out circles around the fireworks? Do we want to have them radiating out like they're fireworks on the nail, or just do some kind of like stripes on the nail? I'm also, like I said, I just had another thought. I'll be right back. Let me go peek over here. I don't really think they're in here. No, they're not in here. Oh, that would be a good spot for them. But I kind of wonder. They got stuck in here. No. Nope, that's a dead end. Whoa. I really wish I could find them, because that's such a good idea. Or what do I have that I could use that's similar to that? Like, I feel like I must have something. Maybe I can use like a brush. I mean, that shouldn't leave any residue behind. Let's see how the second layer looks of this copper. I mean, it's already pretty metallic and pretty opaque there. Those little lumps are where some of the bar glitters got stuck in there. I mean, I can tell. I don't feel like the second layer is a huge difference. Look how, like, shiny that is, though, you guys. Like, it makes me want to just, like, do that on my nails. Just, like, pure copper metallic vibes. Also, you know, I don't know if it was my technique or the foils themselves. The fireworks patterns came out cleanest. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, okay, so I also do, like I was saying, that this other blue is not really like a 4th of July blue, but I mean, that's really a very pretty blue. That purple glitter is really just living its best life, too. You know, and I have a silver version of that, too, in that same little box. I have a unicorn kind. God, it really is difficult to show you guys. But I think you can tell that's not just white. And I have a silver hollow. And I got a gold hollow, but it's a small container of it. Or I could do something almost like, wow, I find myself with like so many options, you guys. And some of them really I would like to locate the you know, okay, let me look in here. I didn't want to go all the way down to the bottom before. But the more I think about it, the more they would be really useful if I could find them. No, of course they're not in there. Why do I like this, you guys? It's so much easier to be organized. It's like, why do I let myself put things in ridiculous locations? Wherever they are, I'm pretty sure they're all together in like a Ziploc bag. That I am fairly certain of. I don't think they would be in the ones that are over there, like that you can see on Beanie's cam. But I really wish I knew where they were. I mean, I looked in all the boxes up there that they possibly could be in. I mean, I think the solution is gonna have to be. Oh. Do I have a where would it be? Maybe in here? What is even... Yeah. I wonder if this would work. Like, it's small enough that I can have some control over it. Man, I really want to know where the hell my silicone tools... Oh, I have my Salon Express one, too. This one's a little bit... I think this one's actually a little bit firmer. Let's keep both of those out. I'm not finding what I'm looking for, though, which is like, it's like a cuticle pusher, but it's made of plastic. You guys know what I mean? It's like a dough foot shape. And I'm pretty sure I have one of those somewhere, too, and, like, are you shocked that I can't find it? I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. I'm just mildly disappointed. It's supposed to be in this little handy case. Like, I feel like it should be in this little container right here. Hey, Emmy. Oh, I'm having a very disorganized stream. I don't know where my silicone tools are. I mean, would I have used them after Christmas for anything? I wonder. Let me look real quick. Oh, I did. Or I had them out at least. For the fireworks. That doesn't really help, though. I mean, that was right after Christmas. We've been doing some testing with this weird, dubious gel adhesive that I got that actually is quite good. I'm really enjoying it. My frustration is that, like, some of the things I'm thinking of doing... I was using a Q-tip to buff it, and that's just really not ideal because it's so sticky. And, like, all my ideas of alternative things I can use, I also cannot find. Except that I did find, these little small-ended Conad stampers. Yeah, I think, like, when I feel them, I feel like this one has just a little bit more give, which I feel like would be good for this. Or a pencil eraser. Oh, this eraser is like... That's the eraser. Eraser shouldn't sound like that. Why are you all hard and crusty, eraser? Do I not have any, like, nice pencils up here with, like, usable erasers? This? Do you mean Emmy? I was super skeptical. It was really, really cheap on Amazon, and it was kind of just like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't even matter. Yeah. So, it works really well. I mean, I had a few issues, but you can see, like, these foils here. Alright, you guys, so we're doing foils. But what kind of a design are we doing? We don't want to get rid of these, even though they're dirty. They may be used again if we do those colors again, especially if we do that copper. Alright, let's, you know what? Will this work if I take just a little bit of dampness? Come on. Okay, no, you know what we're gonna use? You know what we're gonna use? Number one. Get rid of that. And this is gonna go up here. Hell yeah. Woo. Goodbye, glitter. That actually worked pretty slick. So, I think I want to go with these. That's a good thought polish soul. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like just wiping them on something is completely ineffectual. Okay, we'll put these over there. I want the silicone tools so badly now. I can't have them. I mean, like, how... Okay. I can't fit a whole big one on my nail. But I could probably fit most of a one. What if I did one of these big ones per nail? And then alternated the colors? Hey, Amethyst. We have been testing the stickiness powers of my new gel nail foil glue. Nail foil gel. Nail foil adhesive gel stuff. And it did really well. Like, it did super good. Ow. Okay. Like, how would I want to alternate them? Like, probably have... Fucking glitter! How did you get in my tea? I wanna... We have a couple other... Let's get rid of this. Don't need this little ribbon. I want to try two things, so let's make two little spots. Well, like nail size spots. Is that about nail size? Ish? Yeah, my back pain is a lot better. That particular pain was actually hip pain. But the back pain is more than 50% better. I mean, it's not gone, but it's a lot better. Let's, whoa. Don't, where are you going? So let's, cut off one of these. I mean, okay, now that I look at this, first I was thinking, sit here and cut out like a round shape. That's not necessary. All I need to do is size this a little better for the nail. I take off a little bit on each side so that you can tell where your center is. Like trim some of the bottom and top. Like make it a more reasonably sized. So then when you stick it, the trick is going to be like smooth. Okay, camera, come through. Fucking for real. The trick is good. Okay, and if I do this, I can use a Q-tip. Because there's not any... okay, when... you don't have to fuck around with any of the dumb shit. Yeah, I saw your post in Doc's Discord, Amethyst. What happened? Like, did you... you left it at the grave and then you went back and the lady was, like, mad at you? Or what happened? Okay. So, we're imagining this is my nail. We're gonna come up here like this, and I'm not gonna have two hands, but I'm gonna have to somehow, like, I want to say tack it. Like, just press it enough that it just... see, like, let's pretend this is curved like a nail. Are you gonna cooperate? And how is my placement? Ooh, I think my placement kicks butt. Oh, you guys. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Here we go, you guys. Ready? That's not bad placement. Not completely great adherence. I really gotta buff it. We got a corner that's messed up there, but fuck, if I can get that. Okay, so the other test was gonna be... no, we should still have that be the other test. To see how the other part looks. Like, where are we here? Oh my god. Because, I mean, even if you don't go directly back to the mourner, if you successfully deliver it to the grave and the flowers bloom, then I think you should get credit whenever the next time you go back to her. Yeah, and I mean, save quit is the normal method to get back to the mourner after you're done with the quest. Because it auto saves you, you know, at the bench outside her hut. She's a hard save. This is actually a really cool design the more I look at this smaller section. It even could go on angle. More like that. And it's like a kaleidoscope almost, you guys. This is freaking amazing. Alright, and again, we're gonna go on this little spot. We're gonna imagine that's my nail. I'm gonna try and line it up. Tack it. Is that an appropriate usage of tack? I think it is. I feel like this upper corner here is not going to come up really well. Yeah, we've got a slight stick. Oh, it's okay though. I mean, fairly clean. A little bit of... I wonder too if that's partly... Like, I'm not being super careful with my application here. If I have a slightly thick application, if I'm not getting completely proper curing. What do you got? Wow. I mean, I'm still kind of leaning this way. But this is pretty freaking cool, too. What do you guys think? Hey, CJ. Okay, so I think we gotta come back and revisit the smaller design. Do I have that in other colors than red, silver, and blue? Ooh, yeah. We have it in a gold. And just like I said, like imagine that at an angle so that instead of squares, you know, you get diamonds. Do I have other colors of that? Looks like just the gold. The gold is really nice though. I actually have two things of gold of it. But I think like more along the lines of like fireworks themed, that this larger one is gonna be more. And I think like it's gonna be a little bit more forgiving too if I'm a little bit off center. Should I intentionally go off center? Oh, the hard questions, brother. I don't know why that was a Hulkamaniac moment, but it kind of was. I think that might be we're okay. Fireworks are not all just gonna be perfectly centered, and I do not feel confident in I mean, even my little, okay, so it's one test, and we weren't like being super serious, but like that's not centered on the little test area. Should we do one more test of the blue? We probably should. We should. If this somehow comes out perfectly centered, then I'll consider doing them centered, but I don't think it will. I'm gonna try and do like a really even coat so that we hopefully get like really nice even curing. Oh, this is like all just sticking to my hand. Okay. Alright, that looks... Let's just thin that out even just a little bit more. Like, it's pretty self-leveling, it seems. Like, if you just give it a minute. And you only need a thin coat. So, okay, we'll give that 60 seconds. Trim off a slice of the blue to play with. And then we'd have to decide, I mean, I guess... What order to do the colors in. Let's just put you right there. I guess red, white, and blue, and then red and white would work. Red, white, blue, red, white. Or should I just have... Should I have like red and blue and then the other one silver? I should have maybe cut the whole one. I was trying to save foil, but now this one looks very narrow. Oh well, I'll narrow it up on the other side also. And then trim the top and bottom a little bit. I feel like maybe that would look more balanced, to do like red and blue on my pointer and index, and then like silver on the other three nails. Red, white, blue, white, red. That would work also. Because, like, I try to keep in mind, like, okay, we're trying to center-ish here. Like the hand as a whole, but also, like, how the four fingers look, because a lot of times that's what you're going to be looking at. Alright, I'm just literally... Now, if I was going to use this, like, how would that, like... How does that feel? Do I feel like that's... Start pulling up. Hello, can we grab you? Huh. Can I, like... Can I possibly line this up and stick it back in there? Like that. What if I just do another piece? Like, is it a failure of this, of the foil or of the adhesive? It's like a failure of the adhesive. So maybe I just didn't get quite enough there. Because, like, when I even try to go with, like, a whole fresh area, like, nothing wants to stick there. So I need to be... I only need a thin coat, but I need to make sure that it is... like a coat and, not centered. Just visualizing here. Okay. I think maybe we'll do... So I was thinking before, like if I did red, white, blue, red, white, then we'd have two reds on the... I don't know what you want to call these, the feature fingers. You know what I'm talking about when you're only... Or like when you extend your hand to somebody and it's, you know... But if I start on the thumb, if I do red, white, blue, red, white... Then we've only got one each of the red and blue on the feature fingers, and then they're like, I think I like that. Am I making sense? Yes. The tacky layer from a gel base was a fail for me. It worked in testing, and when I got to an actual manicure, it wouldn't work. Like, barely. It barely worked. That was extremely frustrating. In fact... You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it worked so poorly that we wet set that. We tried to do that for the nail foil candy canes. And it was not a good time. Okay. I need one of those like little tiny miniature desk trash bins. Let's try to clean up some of these foils. And then I'll maybe get a lid to cut them and get them ready. Probably a black base. Do I want to go Madame Glam or do I want to go pink shellac? I think, now if I recall, it's like I go so long in between gel, I like forget, but I think I like the pink shellac better. I mean, those are my only two options. I do not have a wide-ranging gel assortment. Oh, I don't know which one of these was supposed to be which anymore now. Oh, well. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I wonder if I should try it with a makeup sponge. Like, okay, yeah, I do want to try that with the makeup sponge. I don't know who that is, but it's not for me. Trying to just like smooth, even layer. Let's see if we can find a piece from these scraps that's big enough to do this little test here. But we could use this part right here, maybe? Yeah, that should be big enough. And I can use, like, we'll cut this one. This is, like, left over from, I don't even remember. We'll use a fresh full one if we actually do it, but let's see how this works. And did I wish you a good dish lurk, Amethyst? If not, then, I hope you get them done quickly. Uh-oh, I moved my clock. Oh boy, we've been going for a while. We've been going for over an hour with testing only. Oh well, we're getting close to the manicure. I might need to take a bathroom break before we start, but we are getting close to the manicure. And, you guys, I ordered my ready for takeoff. And I forgot how long sometimes it can take to come. But it's okay, because today we're going to be using Madame Glam's peel-off. So if we just put it here... Where'd that go? And just like... Like, I feel like it's... There's not as much rubbing, but you can... kind of like... Well, you can see kind of what I'm doing. It's like you can kind of roll around on it at all different angles and kind of just like... Let's see how that comes off. Not wanting to. Gotta go firmer. Gotta go firmer. So that's a Ixnay on the Unspay. Yeah. You gotta like... And the reason I don't want to like use my finger is because I feel like my fingers are like, I mean, big and clumsy. I think I'm gonna just go with the Q-tip. Look at how nice that was. That's clean. And if you've ever used foils with like foil glue, you know you don't get peels that look like that. At least I don't. Like, I never have. Like, that's why, like, I have all these foils and I never use them. And we got, like, a weird cross-section of the patterns there. But, like, just look at how nice and clean that transferred. Super good. Yeah, I won't have to worry about, like, the fuzz or anything like that. I just do still feel like it's... How do I even want to describe it? Like I want the silicone tools, basically. That's how I'm going to describe it. Okay, let's do we have a clean lid here somewhere? We'll use this one. Okay, red, white, blue, red, white. So we need 2 reds and 2 silvers and 1 blue for each hand. Yeah, I did order it. I ordered that set that Sun had posted about. With 2 ready for takeoffs and 2 mystery polishes. And it should be here around my birthday. It's coming from Taiwan, apparently. Okay. I mean, there are like US vendors of ready for takeoff, but that was such a good deal, and I'm kind of curious to see what I get from my mystery polishes. Okay, let's carefully... And once I get these all cut, I think I'm going to trim them up like a goodly amount so that we're not... Like, the closer to nail size it is, the easier it'll be to, like, place them. Wait, that's not right. I need multiple silvers per hand. 2 silvers per hand. 1 blue per hand. Pay attention, Colette. To your own findings. That was around Valentine's Day. I don't think so. Wow, I really kind of cut that one crooked, didn't I? Is that going to be a problem? Not if it's a pinky done. I do recall having my wax stick out for that, which is where it should be in the rhinestones shoebox. I don't think I had them out for that. Maybe I should look in that box, though. I should look in that box. Okay, so we just need 2 of these. And I mean, you can follow the pattern on the underside, too. When you're cutting or, you know, preparing. And you can see here, too, like, if there's any damage. Like, this is the actual stuff that gets left on your nail. You know, the top is just the plastic. Whoa. Get in there. These are just freaking. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Maybe, in fact, no, I'll save this for once they're fully sized. So let's lay this out here. It's gonna be these can be like difficult to grab onto and stuff. So we'll have a blue and blue. That. This will be next to here. And this will be next to here. Okay, now we need a couple more reds. 2 reds per hand. Such a freaking mystery. I wonder if it will end up to be somewhere where it's like, oh, actually that does make sense. Or if it'll be like when we found the syringes and it was like, okay, that was a really dumb place to leave those. Okay. You know, they wouldn't be in here, would they? Oh my god, if they're in here. No, the syringes are in there. In my actual desk drawer. Whew. Okie dokie here. So... we'll go... red, white, blue, red, white, and red, white, blue, red, white. So it'll be like... and like... shnew, shnew. Wow, that one in the upper left is really like... look at my rainbows, y'all. These are all so good. Shneum, shneum, shneum. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, you guys. And then when I get back... No, actually, maybe... Should I do the trimming first? I should do the trimming first. We're gonna trim, and then I'm gonna have a bathroom break. So okay, this one will be for a pinky, so this one can be quite skinny. I'm not gonna try and... I don't think I'm gonna try and center them. I think that's just asking for trouble. Or maybe I should try to center them, and then that will guarantee that they'll all be random. Because I do not have any faith in my ability to, Actually, let's put you on here. You're trimmed. Any faith in my ability to keep things even. I feel like almost like I should save these strips for something. Should I be saving these strips? Shaving the strips? For something? I've got plenty left, I guess. It just seems kind of wasteful. Little strips. Oh, it really does. Why does this bother me so much? Like, it's literally just, like, that much vinyl, but I feel like I should, like, put it in an envelope or something. Like, you know what a hassle that would be? And, like, it's probably not going to even be the shape that I want when I finally do get around to something that could possibly use it. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's the kind of stuff I do, and then I find it later, and I'm like, what the hell did I think I was going to do with this? And some of them aren't turning out quite as nice as others. Okay, so get off my finger there, please. Yeah, I think those all look pretty good. Pretty nice, manageable sizes. And this is, like I said, this is all, like, not strictly necessary. I'm just doing this to kind of help myself a little bit more. I think also that having less, like, extra and overhang may help with, like, getting it to form properly to the nail. Because the one big majorist difference that we're going to be dealing with once I start the manicure versus all the testing that we just did, of course, is that my nails are not flat. My nails are curved, and some of them curve both directions. Like, you know, you got your C curve, and then you also got, like, your I don't know, what do you call the other way when your nail curves? The C curve is, you know, that part. But what do you call, like, this part? Like, look at that nail. That nail has a curve this way, in addition to the C curve that way. Some nails are flatter, but some nails are, like, quite rounded going that way too. So it's just I'm just gonna hope that I can get it to, like, a part of me is tempted to try and, like, feather the vinyls. Like, have you ever seen a tattoo stencil getting applied? And hello, clumsy. A tattoo stencil getting applied, and it's, like, around the edges in order to conform to your body curves. But I feel like I don't really know what I was doing, and I wouldn't know where to make the clips to actually be effective. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go for it and, like, hope, cross my fingers. Okay. Last little bit of trimming here. And I mean, some of these could be trimmed more, some of them. But I think I feel like these are manageable sizes. Pretty consistent, which is kind of surprising. Man, maybe I should like. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna take these and we'll put them on here, and we'll decide later if we're gonna save them. There's our scraps. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, my index especially, and my thumbs, or like my right middle nail, you can kind of see the C curve is very... It's got like a peak to it. It almost looks like a J. It's very uneven. And again, like curving, this way feels weird. Feels like it's gonna be a weird application. Whew. Okay, break time for me. Yeah, my tea's just about gone. Let's get some more ice for this water so that I'm not like completely parched. If you need your own bathroom break, the date? Hello Toffee, the date today is the 26th of June. Or do you mean the date for the manicure? I have no date for the manicure. It's just for July 4th. Well, I guess that is a date. I'm like saying it like the holiday, but I mean it is a date also. Okay, let me get you guys some music while I'm gone. Run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll get to work on this. And of course, as usual, while I'm gone, you will be entertained by the lovely tunes of Kevin MacLeod, the wonderful, usual, traditional, unwritten return. Thank you very much for your patience, everybody. So, the blue is like pretending it ain't shit right now. But the blue is just as good as the red and the silver. Get back in there. So, oops, I missed saying goodbye to Amethyst. Hey, Luke. Well, welcome on in. You are here just in time for the start of the tutorial. So, let's get the big boy camera mounted up here. Oh. Hello, camera. Whoa. Hello, ring light. Please stabilize yourself. Okay, here. So, let's set these to the side, pre-cut, ready to go as soon as we are ready for them. Ooh, just that little pling, pling, pling. Okay. I could, oh no, stay in order, so I don't have to think about it. Actually, okay, that was dumb. The fan is blowing over there. Where's the fan not blowing? Let's just set these up here. Alright, so... Sorry. That was loud. Madame Glam Peel Off Base Coat. I'm trying to remember which black I prefer. Wait, that's... Let me just look at these real quick. Thank you, Toffee. If I stream tonight, I'm turning my air on. It's hot. Okay, so... I'm just trying to remember. I feel like one of these blacks is a one-coater. And the other one is not. They both look. Let's just do like a very, very brief swatch. So to see opacity. Oh, see, that's kind of... Oops, I am not on camera. Sorry, guys. See, yeah, you can still see the A right through there. Let's test the other one. Oh, I am sweaty. I apologize. You can also see through that one, but it does seem darker. I think I might go with the Madame Glam. Or 2 coats of the pink Gillette. Well, let's just go with the Madame Glam. I mean, I need to use this shit sometime. It's not shit. This stuff that is not my favorite stuff. I think it's because I prefer the pink Gillette top coat that I usually go with. Or the white. The pink Gillette white is better and the Madame Glam black is better. I think that's what the case is. I don't have very many of either. I have a black and a white. And then, like, in the pink Gillette I have a pink. And in the Madame Glam I have a purple. And, of course, like, a top coat and that stuff. And then I have, like, my Gossip top coat, which came with my original, what's it called? Chrome pigment? Okay. I probably should cure those just so that I'm not, like, picking up wet stuff later. How much is this supposed to cure for? 30? How much is that? 30? 60? Yeah, okay. We'll leave those. We'll start getting my nails ready to go here. So, beginning nail prep is to just make sure everything is super clean, super dry, so that the base coat can adhere well and get more in just a couple days. Because even though we're using peel-off base coat, we don't want to just be losing peelies all over the place. Yeah, well, that's actually why I got it, son. It was the first one that I got. And, I think I basically was Googling, like, you know, gel top coats with high shine. Like, that's what I was looking for. And, came across a couple positive reviews on that one and decided to pick it up. So, not like any huge, like... I'm not a huge, like, gel nails person, so I mean, there's a lot of gel nail brands, gel nail polish, I should say, brands out there. And some of them, too, I know, like, some of them have, you know, supposedly only work with their proprietary lights. Pink Shellac and Madame Glam both have worked quite well with the... Oh, I'm sorry, Bean. With the Melody Susie light that I have. There, how's that for you? Plenty of room for being there now? And the Melody Susie light that I have, like, it's like... not the cheapest little lamp you can buy. It's like kind of, I guess, middle of the road. You definitely can go more expensive. I really don't understand what the difference is. I mean, it either cures your polish or it doesn't, right? And this cures the polish, so I don't know. I don't feel like I need a $200 lamp, but maybe the $200 ones last longer, especially if you're, you know, using them heavily or more often. In my case, I think the rhinestones that we did around Valentine's Day are the last time that I did anything with gel. Could be wrong about that, but I mean, my memory is not the greatest lately because we're sleep deprived. But I remember kind of wanting to do another like pigment water marble in March and not getting around to it. Water Marble March was fantastic, but that is one thing that I didn't get around to that I would like to. Alright. Nails are all clean. Make sure this isn't anything weird going on in here, because I haven't used this either. I got this when I was kind of really mad at Ready for Takeoff, and I actually do not like this one at all with regular polish, but it works really well with gel polish. It's another peel-off base coat alternative. And my problem was with like most regular polish, it didn't want to peel, which is like the whole point. Glitter, it was okay, but just like 2 coats of regular polish was not really wanting to cooperate with that. So, why do I feel like my camera is a little bit weird here? That'll work. Let's get a paper towel. Reasons why I'm thinking about buying an actual paper towel holder. It kind of like, I have like you guys ever seen the rainbow set of drawers from Michaels? I have one of those. And I have one of the drawers just like slightly pulled out, and then the paper towels just kind of rest in there. Super ghetto. And they didn't want to rest in there. They just decided to like roll right out. Yeah, and I think a lot of it is like trial and error or experiment, which is not really super appealing because gel polishes are not... I don't know if there are like cheap nail polish brands. I mean, the gel polish when I was looking all seems to be like kind of mid to upper price range when you would compare it to like, you know, plain polish, regular polish, traditional polish, whatever we want to call it here. Okay. So, and I do apologize, by the way, if you guys hear some noise in the background. Not too much I can do about it right now, but hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully the microphone is just doing its thing and you don't even hear it. Starting out with clean, dry nails, we're going to begin with a base coat. Today I'm using Madame Glam's peel-off base coat, and you can use whichever you prefer. A lot of people might actually want to use like real gel base coat for this. Oh, we want to be going thick. I gotta remind myself of this because Ready for Takeoff, in my experience, likes going on thin, and this is the opposite. It likes going on thick. They're not like too thick, but like generous. Let's say generous instead of thick. Okay. Yeah, I've done that a couple times too, with with good success. But like you said, you got to make sure that all the regular polish is fully dry. You're gonna have a bad time. Had a flashlight that was LED. I think this one that I got, which I'm not like completely pleased with, is LED. And the reason I'm not fully pleased with it is you see there like this bright like sunlight dot. It's like it's a little bit too intense for what I really want to use it with. What brand is this? I don't even know. It doesn't say. Oh, it does. It's Ever Ready. But I don't know if like regular LED light would work the same as like the LED light that's in a nail lamp. Are they special LED lights or is it just like regular LED? I don't know. I don't know enough about the gels. I do know that actual gel is just not really something I'm usually interested in. I gotta think about it for my trip this year, which is like not soon, but like it's on my mind because the registration and stuff is happening. It's like I'm not even gonna be gone a full week, but I'm gonna be traveling. So do I do like a regular manicure, like not peel off base obviously, but just like regular manicure and just like cross my fingers? Or do I like give myself a gel manicure and then like have to deal with taking it off? Just to have peace of mind while I'm traveling. Which is kind of what I'm leaning towards. Because peace of mind while you're traveling is important. Yeah, well, I know it does look. So, like, this one. LED. And it's got, this sort of a light. And you. Woo-woo. Okay. The actual. This one? I mean, like when you see it on camera. So, like, I don't know what kind of technology is in there. So we're going to do this. We're going to be doing a coat of the Madame Glam. What is this? Beautiful Black, I think? Perfect Black. Ooh, maybe that's why it's such a nice one coat. It's perfect. And then we're going to be using the Miss Cheering nail gel. And I posted a link earlier if anybody else is interested in this. Because I'm pleased with it so far. It's cheap. It's $2 and $2 shipping. I had to Google to figure out how long to cure it. But anybody that wasn't here for some of our testing, like, it's really giving excellent adhesion to the nail foils. We had a couple issues, mostly my issue, I think. Like the last one that we did, this red one really came through really nice. I think I just need to really careful application, careful placement, and really rub the hell out of it. Wait, how long what? Did I miss something? Did I say something? I probably said something and I already forgot about it. Oh, how long will I be gone? Like 4 days, I think. 4 or 5 days. Oh, how long to cure it? 60 seconds for LED. I'm gonna guess it was probably 120 for UV, because it seems like usually it's like double, but I mean mine, I pay attention to LED because that's what I got. Okay, so we are right now just basically watching paint dry. Because we want this to be nice and dry before we get started. And you can kind of just tell by looking. Like it has a particular lack of glossiness to it once it's dried. Like it's still shiny, but it's not wet glossy. Yeah, so that was my flashlight. I just have that for showing stuff like on stream. This is my actual, see all the little ones in there. This is my actual nail LED light. And it's got the, like on the top, like this is 30, 60, 90, 30 minutes. What the hell would you, I think somebody answered that. They said that if you were in a salon or you just wanted to leave it on all the time, then you could put it on the 30 minutes and then you could just go in and out as you pleased. Okay, glad that I remembered that. We'll give this just a minute more. Sit here and regret not turning on my air conditioner. It's like I always want to push it off, and then it's like, oh shit, it's too hot in my room now. As I said, I apologize for the background noise if you are picking up any of that. Yeah, I think we're good now. For the gel polish, the one thing, while we're on the subject of lamps, this is a fairly small sized lamp. You can comfortably fit your 4 fingers in there, but because your thumb is over here going sideways, I do recommend with this lamp or any other small lamp that you do your thumb separately so that you can put it upright. So I'll usually do 4, 4, and then my thumbs together. So let's see here. I'm going to be applying 1 coat of Madame Glam's Perfect Black as my base color, and then after I've cured that, I'm going to be applying 1 coat of this Mischeering nail foil gel. It's a gel foil adhesive. Why am I having so much trouble pronouncing the word adhesive? Yeah, I think it probably has a tint pretty similar to Ready for Takeoff, but you can't see it because it's like in here. But I do feel like you can kind of see it on my nails once it's there. You guys could be up a little bit more, couldn't you? You want to be closer? A little bit closer? About like that. Alright, let's try this again and try not to be tongue-tied. And for anybody that's like super new, we're recording my YouTube tutorial while we're hanging out here, so that's why we go into a professional voice. I'm going to be using Madame Glam's Perfect Black as my base color. After I've applied that, I'm going to be curing it, and then once it's fully cured, I'll be applying a coat of this Mischeering gel foil adhesive, and once that's cured, we'll be moving on to the foils. Hope that made sense. I always doubt that what I say makes sense, but somehow it usually ends up okay. So, using all of our neat polish application skills, I do wrap the tip a little bit, even with gel, carefully. You can see this is fairly opaque. Oops. Don't want it on your skin. You do not want gel on your skin. It's bad, okay? So I'm trying to be so good and so neat. Why is it like seeping over there? I'm gonna have to clean that up again. Good thing is, of course, you have plenty of time, because until you cure it, it's not going to do anything. Let's hope it doesn't do that on my other nails. And I'm just, like I said, being careful to be neat and being careful to like get the coats even and try to get this as opaque as possible in one coat. Because it's not really going to be hopefully showing if we have good application. So I don't need it to be perfectly flawless, but it's always good to have like an even base. This pinky is like, I don't know, keeps just leaking. And I find myself, as usual, sitting at a little bit of a goofy angle, but the good news is, my back is not super pissed at me for doing so. And that is an improvement. Yay! Alright. Okay, 30 seconds. So it says. Alright, we'll close this up because we're going to be moving on. Gel is weird. You feel that little bit of heat when you put your fingers in there, but then like it subsides. If you ever put it on too thick, you're going to feel more than a little bit of heat. You're going to feel some ouchie hot. And, not cool. Alright. Cured nails. And for this, I'm just like the same thing. Same kind of super careful, neat, and even application, but like being more mindful of keeping it a thin coat. Or at least like as thin as I can make it. And smooth. Like you want your adhesive layer to be smooth in order for your gels to be smooth. Or your foils. And you do want to make sure to go all the way to the edges, because anywhere there's not adhesive, there's not going to be foil. And again, you can mess with it as much as you need to before you cure it. It's going to stay liquidy. Then it can be a little bit tricky to like really see where you're going because it's clear, right? But just, I mean, in this case, it's way better to like take your time and, you know, maybe stroke an area a couple times than to not stroke it at all. And in some cases, like if you're working with like chrome pigment or stuff, it's maybe a little bit more important, like especially at your cuticles and your edges. You want to make sure that you're not leaving any exposed or that you're like going over it too much, because like chrome over just your natural nail is not going to look very chromy. You need that black. Wow, I've got a weird wrinkle in that nail. Well, hopefully the foil will fix it. And I'm just, any little dips or weird spots, I'm just trying to stroke out before I go back to the lamp. You can kind of see it in how the light's reflecting there. It's a weird spot. Woo! Even a thin coat, that was warm. It's when you flash cure, is that what they say? Like, if your hand gets hot, take your hand out of the lamp. For real, like, not to sit there like, grin and bear it, like, no, like, take your hand out. I learned that from Susie. Oh. I mean, I was trying to go pretty thin. That was quite a heat spike. And I just try to hold my hand kind of like, and sometimes tilt it up a little, because I wrap the tips. But like I feel like if they're too close, like it can't really get in there. Yeah, that's a really weird. Oh well, we're going with it, aren't we? Should I redo this nail? Like, I don't know what happened there. It's got like a... No, we're going for it. We're going for it. Because you know why? Because I'm hot. And I'm starting to get hungry. And I'm hoping that the nail foil will just make it disappear. Yeah. Hopefully it's a little bit different. I've pre-cut some nail foils to use. One for each nail, obviously, and I'm going to be alternating the colors. And I'm just going to be trying to not exactly center, but I'm going to be using this large circular burst on the vinyl to like simulate a firework. So I'm just going to line it up on the nail wherever I'd like it. I kind of stick it down with a light touch. And then with a Q-tip, I'm going to begin like pressing it onto the nail. Your nail is curved, so just be a little bit patient as you're going. Try to work the foil out from the center to all the sides. And you want to press pretty firmly to get it to actually stick on there well. Just continue like buffing it on there kind of. And once I feel like it's stuck as well as I can get it, and you can sometimes even kind of start to see the plastic lifting up, is when I'm going to go ahead and peel it. So I don't think there's such a thing as too much rubbing in this case. So rub your little heart out, and then you can kind of see you're getting a good... Oh, we've got a spot over here. Get in there. Please get in there. There we go. Oh, we got another spot up here. And of course, if you really have problems, you can apply another layer of foil, or you can kind of spot fix it with foil. And that's not the best transfer, but we're gonna roll with it and see if we can get some better ones on the next nails. I'm honestly not thrilled with that, you guys. But let's see if we can make a better one. I feel like this one is better. That one's a lot better. Ooh, ooh. Still a couple little problem spots, but they're not like super obvious. And you know what? It ended up pretty centered too. Like kind of almost unintentionally. Okay. You know, I wonder too, I didn't really super pay it much mind. I wonder if I need to be more careful when handling the foils, not to get skin oil, like on the backing side. You know what I mean? Like, I go between thinking it's a problem with the foils and thinking it's a problem with the adhesive. The silvers both came out shitty, you guys. I think I want to redo them. The red and the blue both transferred really well. I feel like they came out really clean, and they actually came out more centered than I expected. Neither one of the silvers transferred really well, though, and so I think I'm going to apply another coat of the adhesive to those nails, and try applying another foil. Hopefully, if nothing else, hopefully the gaps in the second one will overlap where the first one was successful, but I would really like to get a more flawless burst on those nails. And then I can catch up with chat also when this gets in the lamp. I just feel like the silvers just... You disappointed me, silvers. Like the red and the blue are so good. Am I gonna get another heat spike, you think? No. Is it because I have more layers between the one I just did and, like my actual nail bed, or is it because I did a better job at a thinner coat this time? Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like a chemical reaction, basically, right, son? $44.99. That's an absurd shipping cost. I've been looking at some. I haven't like fully decided yet, but they're kind of like basically placemats. I was thinking it might be nice to have some that I could cut up and have be smaller for like when we're doing drip drop blobicures instead of having to work on the miracle mat. And also for like fluid art, so you can pick them up and kind of do the fold method. Hey Amethyst, we had two good ones and two not so good ones, and so we're gonna try and fix the not so good ones now. So I've also heard some people say you can like this part, like clean that with alcohol, or like there's a part you can dissolve off with alcohol. I don't know nothing about that. So the hope with doing a second layer is that at least the gaps are covered, and hopefully we get like a whole good transfer. I can see some lifting starting to happen here. Still not ideal. Like this edge here. Why don't you want to stick there? Well, let's see how this one goes. I mean, this one could very well be due to that weird lump we got in it. Ooh, that's really off-center. I'm mad the other two turned out so centered. I mean, not mad, but... like, what? I feel like this is the foils. Should I just do the other ones red and blue? Like, the red and blue ones look good. The silver ones are looking pretty janky. TBH. Creating too much of a breeze. Okay. I think we're going red and blue on the other ones. It's the only way. The silver foil is just really not cooperating. So I think the only solution here is to do one more coat of the adhesive, cure that, and skip the silver altogether and go red and blue on these nails. I mean, I just don't know what else to do. I'm not down with that silver, that's fucking for sure. It transferred, well, that's a lie. It didn't transfer perfectly, did it? And I blamed it on the adhesive and poor adhesive technique, but I'm being really careful now. We're gonna end up having to cut more blue and red strips. I mean, that's minor. Yeah, especially with this. I mean, I feel like if you were using foil glue, you might start getting a lot of weird glommy stuff going on. But this seems okay so far. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how these wear with 3 layers of adhesive and foil. So I'll use these that we had cut out for the other hand, and then we'll just need to cut out some more blue and red ones. This better come out. This better work. Or, I don't know. I'ma be mad. Like, really though. Maybe I just need to be like Baney and relax a little bit more. He's quite the lump over there today. Okie dokie. Hmm. Oh, that's not there. Let's oops. I think I can already tell that this is applying better because of the way I can see the plastic lifting. I don't know if it's perfect. Fuck me, dude. Fuck. Actually, fuck. Oh, and I put the red next to the red instead of the red. Guys. You guys. I feel rage consuming me right now. I'm trying real hard not to rage. I'm so pissed off. Let's just see if this even works or if it's gonna just fuck me. Like the red did. Yeah, mostly fucked. Mostly fucked. Why did these two come out so good? God damn it. Like, really, if they had all screwed me, I'd be like, alright. This just isn't meant to be. It's just like not. I don't know. Well, I'm torn between like leaving these as just accent nails and just like covering this disaster up with black. I'm so exhausted, you guys, all of a sudden. It's like, no, it was going so well. But why did these two work and the others didn't is the question. I really don't think it's the layers. I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. Okay. Come on, peel off. It does feel slightly gummy. I don't know. Is that normal? Should a gel polish be a little harder than that when I'm peeling it off? Of course, who knows how this damn adhesive works. Yeah, I feel like maybe I should just be going for a patchy look instead of trying to get the full burst onto my nail. This is gross. Okay, these are going too. We're switching tracks. Come on. There we go. Whoa. Ew. And I'm sorry for anybody that's mad at me for taking off the good ones, but we can't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, so I don't have any confidence that I can fix those. Ugh. Guys, why does silver have to do me so dirty like that? This is coming off so weird, too. I expected it to be much harder. Harder, not more difficult, I mean firmer. Maybe the actual peel off isn't fully dry yet. That's why it's so weird. Ugh. Alright. Time to clean these up a little bit. Oh, Atlas. Yeah, amethyst. It's all perspective. Alright, let's get some of these other little weird gross things out of the corner here. I'm considering you guys. It was so promising. I really thought it was gonna work. I feel like that was just horrible for my nails. Alright, try and get rid of this peel off residue here. Ew. Thanks, you guys. I'm mad at myself. You don't have to be mad at me. I'm mad at myself. You know what I should have done? I should have done that testing on a nail wheel. Which, is not, a natural nail, but at least would, kind of have a little bit of a curve to it. Okay, so we'll redo this to the black layer while I contemplate everything that went wrong with it. Alright. Gonna need a new napkin because this one's all full of gross little things now. Oh. The silver is such... It has to be something with the foil. But, we had an almost good one of the silver. That's why I'm mad, because we had an almost good one. If it had been fucking around with me like that in the testing, it would have been one thing. Alright, let's get our base coat reapplied generously. Hey Lexi, we just had a moment, a not good moment. What I would classify as a moment of nail fuckery, actually. The silver foil 100% debated me. Get off. And so now we gotta, I don't know. We're not starting fully over, but we definitely are reassessing our plans, shall we say. And, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're still recording. Stop that. Alright, so the next idea, or the backup idea, I guess, is a more messy application. Like, I'm just not thrilled about, like, I was so wanting to do the bursts. But the bursts aren't gonna work, boys and girls. So, suck it up. I did a horrible job cleaning up my nails before I added base coat back to them. It's really bad. So, we went through a whole bunch of our foils. All we have left is these. We're gonna have to cut out some more blue and some more silver, and I'm going between, and I don't feel like testing anymore, so we're just gonna pick one and dive in. I'm going between putting adhesive on the whole nail and then haphazardly applying the foil, or haphazardly applying the adhesive and hold on a sec, you guys. Sorry, Bean. Okay, sorry. Well, I mean, we were only sitting here waiting for base coat to dry. I guess it wasn't that bad, but that actually was for me. Surprise, surprise. That's why I answered it. We dry. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, applying the adhesive to the whole nail and haphazardly applying the foil, or applying this haphazardly and then applying the foil in layers. Does anybody have any experience with this to weigh in? Otherwise, I'm just gonna, I don't know. And where did you go? Come back here. Oh. I'm so irked. Let's let that dry a little bit more, actually. Can we... How much more of this am I gonna need? Where did the scissors go? Let's, Oh, it's so pretty. You piss me off so much, nail foils. Next time we play with nail files, we're gonna play with removing the backing with alcohol, but I don't feel like that today. I don't feel like messing around with it. we're gonna cut these into like moderately sized pieces. And then do the same with some blue and silver. Aren't tea towels kind of like dish towels? Not like washing towels, but like drying towels? I could be wrong here. This is probably way too much also. Well, get in there. Yeah, is that what the YouTube beauty community needs right now? Oh no. All the drama's funny, but it's also sad. It's like, man, really, you guys? Alright, and some blue. Old lady-ish. That's rude. Of course, maybe I am an old lady. I like my tea towels. That's way too much. Oh well. We've got plenty of foils to fuck around with. Okay. Alright, so we've got a bunch of these. Maybe I should do a test. Should we do a test? Let's do a test. We'll get this ready to test. At least we can fix that blurb that was going on in the index now. Okay, so back at it again. That's... Did I just... No. Yes? Is that... No, I may or may not have applied the wrong thing on there. I don't know. We'll see if it's sticky when it comes out. I'm fully distracted now, you guys. Okay, black. Careful black application. Alright. Only chocolate understands. This is very true. Although I feel like cookie dough could possibly understand too. Most people would probably want chocolate chip cookie dough, but I actually prefer other kinds of cookie dough to chocolate chip. Because chocolate, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. Chocolate's kind of boring. Okay. So, is this sticky? Yeah, okay, I did apply the right one. So if we take like pieces and just like press with my finger. Is there a blue piece over here? Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Something like that. What do you guys think? I'm sorry, Atlas. Yeah, I need like, I was gonna say something more. Obviously, like cookie dough is more, but I mean like chocolate peanut butter, or chocolate caramel, or like something. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go for something just kind of like this. Um, I think I'll do silver first, then red, then clean up with the blue. And I'm just gonna kind of like, I don't know, like go for it. I mean, like I was thinking kind of a rougher look, but then like also kind of like some of the black peeking through could be kind of cool. Like we're gonna have some corners because I mean I didn't try to cut random shapes, but if I go in like with the corner, you know what I mean, and then fill in with the others, it does get kind of a okay. This will be fine. This will be fine, you guys. It's fine, right? It's fine. No, not that. This. Okay. Careful, even coats once again. And then after stream, gonna go have me some chili and cornbread. I got a little weird spot on this nail. I think I'm applying the black slightly too thick, where I'm getting these little weird spots. Can you see the one on the ring finger right like there? See? Where it's like not a smooth spot? I don't know what's up with that. And since it's messy, if there's some black showing through, well then that's just as intended, you guys, because it's messy. It'll be like bursting fireworks in the night sky. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's what we'll tell everyone. Only loosely fireworks inspired, not actual fireworks. You know what we are going to use this nice gel adhesive for, though. That initial heat spike ain't no joke. These copper nails are fucking happening. So, whatever my foil failures, look at how nice the silver applied there. I also think, so, like, strips are always easier to apply than, like, a full nail thingy because it's easier to line them up with, like, the curves. And we've done, like, striped designs before. I think playing around with some stripes could be interesting, but for that, I need to find my silicone tools because otherwise we end up with, you know, cottony sections. Of course, if I did them over the whole nail at once, we'll see. I'm not mad at this adhesive. I don't think it's the adhesive's fault. I got glitter all over myself again. I think it's the foil's fault. Okay. So I have some pre-cut strips of foil in red, hollow silver, and blue, and I'm basically going to be taking them and applying them in kind of a haphazard fashion to each nail. So just taking like a corner of the silver and applying it down and pulling it off. And once I go over these nails with the silver, I'll come back with the red and then with the blue. I hope that fingerprint is not a problem for the other colors. Like that. Then we'll come in with the red, yeah? Hmm. Come on here. Here comes the blue. This is looking pretty good, you guys. For some backup shit. Ah, ah. Yay! I'm happy again. Oh, it's ridiculous. I'm just gonna go back in like in a couple little spots, just like, I don't know, fill in a couple more little shinies. You can keep kind of, wherever you see black, like in theory, there's still some stick. So you can kind of go in and like add a little bit more. Oops. This is actually kind of a little bit difficult because like on the free edge, you got to be careful not to like press like too hard and like flex your nail. Can I get just a little bit more of you to stick there? I guess that's pretty good. What do you guys? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like what's like the relaxation version of adrenaline, like the soothing. It's not horrible. I don't hate it. Thank God. I cut way too many strips. I cut way fucking too many strips. I'm just looking to make sure there's any other little places. Like I said, anywhere I can see black, in theory, there's still a little bit of a stickiness. And it's not that I dislike the black. It's just that I feel like some nails could use a little bit more of something else. I think that's pretty good, though. Okay. Whew. Success! Yay! We did it! Yay! We did it! Should I top coat these or go ahead and do the rest of my nails? I better top coat them just because gel is such an ass. Or not gel. Foil. Keep saying foil when I mean gel. We definitely will be saving these extra pieces because turns out I'm not going to need that many. Okay. I'm going to try and record this and then I'm going to switch the battery. As you're going along, any place you can still see the base color peeking through is a place that could still be a little sticky, so you can alternate back and forth between the colors a little bit, and then once you're happy, you can seal everything in with a gel top coat, and I'm using Madame Glam's No Wipe Top Coat. And so, like, the other thing is, of course, why we do this with gel, and maybe should have mentioned that in the video. Regular top coats will crinkle your foils, whereas gel top coat kind of enhances it. I feel like it's smoothing it out a little bit. And again, careful, don't touch your skin, etc. Nice, neat application. And, of course, it's the top coat. Like, really make sure that you're smooth as you want to be before you go in the light. See the difference between, like, the ring finger and the middle nail? I mean, it's not drastic. It's not like top coating a gradient level of satisfying. But there's a level of satisfaction there. There always is with top coat, I think. But as frustrating as these foils were, I think the main takeaway is that this cheap-ass gel foil glue is definitely worth it. Oh, we need to... Like, is my pinky particularly slopey? I'm having so much trouble with, like... I mean, I had the same problem with the black. And so the reason you don't want gel on your skin is, aside from it'll get hot, like we talked about if it's too thick on the nail, my understanding is you can develop an allergy to it if it, like, gets too much on your skin, and especially, like, when it's curing, which kind of makes sense. So do your best not to get it on your skin. If it gets on your skin, get it off your skin before you go under the lamp. Alright. Are these the same? Yeah, 36. And then we'll need to change the battery here. Alright. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. And like I said, what I really liked about this was the problem I've had with regular foil glue. And I'm not, like, nail foil pro, like, at all. God, these look good. Is getting like an even coat, and, like, just having them not be very sticky. The initial red and blue bursts, the two that worked, I think really show the potential of this. It's super, super sticky. While we're talking about it, let's just go for a minute. So here are some of the ones that turned out, pretty well in our testing. This is a very intricate one, so let's screw that one up. Where's my sèche vite here? Thank you, Atlas, and thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your day. So there are ways to do this. In fact, no, my ready for takeoff right now is too precious to use. Ready for takeoff is like a water-based top coat, except like it's not a top coat, it's ready for takeoff. I also somewhere around here have my Sally Hansen chrome special top coats. Water-based top coats are better, but of course, I mean, they're slow. And Seche Vite will do this. I wonder how fast it'll do this. Let's zoom in even a little closer here. Come on, zoom. There it's starting to go. It's like a little... I mean, it literally like... Oh, come on. I feel like we're not quite focused. Can you... No, come on. Hold on, you guys. Hello? There. So you can see, I mean, you can still kind of see the pattern there, but you could see no top coat, like it makes it really weird. I wish you could see the crackles, but it clouds it, it crackles it, it loses that almost hologram type of reflective look that it has. And I mean, whoa, that was too far away. You know, from a distance, it's basically just going to look not great with regular top coat. And progressively not great, because this is like not even dry yet. Oh, can you see that crack forming in there? Right here? Like actual crack in the foil forming. So that's why we don't want to use regular top coat, because we want them to stay looking like this. Because I mean, even though we didn't get full-on bursts, I mean, you can see how this is still maintaining its depth. Hope that makes sense. Ooh, that is expensive. Thanks for hanging out, Emmy. Have a good night. Yeah, I've got some weird stuff going on here, and I'm not sure if it's like weird stuff in the gel, in the base, or in the top coat. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it too much, because it's overall looking really cool. Yeah, it's like, and I mean, maybe there's a time when that's what you want. I don't know what time that might be, but maybe. Actually, you could probably do like a pretty cool design. Ooh, what if you did like a really smooth foil application and then intentionally used like Seche Vite to fuck it up, but in a design, and then gel top coated it? Ooh. That could be really cool. So, we're going to apply black on our right hand now and do all those same steps. I might try to be a little bit more intentional with the right hand, but I don't know. Like, the randomness of it all looks cool. Like, a part of me still wants to find somehow to, like, show off the fireworksiness of it. Fireworksiness. But that might be for another day. Or maybe, you know, we've done the strips before. I wonder how the strips... Like, would I be able to cut a firework into strips and then apply the strips next to each other enough that it was still recognizably a firework? I don't know if I could line them up that good. Storms, blah. I feel like that's... I mean, like, when you're a kid, you think that's like a joke. Like, oh, is the storm coming? I can feel it in my bones. Dude, young people, that's not a joke. It's not, and it sucks. Like, all the aches and pains and headaches and shit, the bariatric pressure affecting your physical self. I'm sure there are some young people that are more sensitive to it also. Okay, this is a little bit awkward. That's better. That my back didn't care for that. Little too twisty there. We got a comfy bean over here. I feel like I can quite see some of the fireworks designs coming through. Like when I get them at the right angle and the design comes out a little bit more. This is really good though. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I originally... Well, actually, okay, to tell you guys the truth, like I didn't just pull this back up out of thin air. I had thought about this. So I guess kind of you almost could say this was my original idea. But like we didn't even really properly test it. So I don't know. Take that information as you will. Ooh, you're dimply. Does that mean you're not fully dry? Did I do too thick of a coat on the pinky? So sometimes when I'm working with gel stuff, like, you'll put stuff on it, it'll start to get weird and, like, ripply or dimply. And I've heard that's because, like, the layers underneath are not dry. But, oh well. I've also heard, and I don't understand why, that black and white gels are the hardest to cure, more so than colors. I don't understand why that would be. Can anybody explain that to me? Just out of my own curiosity? Like maybe I should be like over-curing this black? That seems... I mean, over-curing is not good either. Whew. Heat spike. Maybe that's it. Like to get down to the lower, yeah, or maybe even just like what's in them, or maybe I'm misremembering and it's not black and white, it's one or the other of them. Can't explain, but can confirm. Thank you, Lexi. That's fine. Even that, I appreciate even that because I still 100% consider myself a gel noob. Like I'm not. I just don't have enough experience with it and different stuff to consider myself any kind of authority. I know no more than what I'm doing, and at times not even that, as you've seen today. All right, so actually, let's close this just to avoid problems. I think this worked pretty good. We ended up with some, like, pretty consistent silver, and then some are a little bit more red, and some are a little bit more blue, but I think I like, you know, the way the silver was kind of coming across. So let's... See, like that one? I actually, that was intentional. I pulled, well, can you even see? The center of that burst out, and look at that on the tip of that ring finger. That looks hype. That could have been a technique just all right there. Just take all the middle sections and just bloop them on the finger like that. I feel like I need a little bit more, like here. Alright, next is red. Let's, Are you starting to hear it, son? Thunder and stuff? Or checking out the radar? Oops. Alright, now let's get some blue. Ooh, yeah, the darkening, lowering clouds. Yeah, I really like what I did with this index nail. I'm not sure how, yeah, like it's kind of hard to see on camera, but you see how the red is like kind of bursting from the side, and the blue is bursting from the side, and the silver's like bursting at the tip. Favorite nail. Always got to be a favorite nail every manicure. Yeah, I think let's get a little bit more red here if we can. Yeah. And maybe a little bit more blue down in this corner. A little bit more red up here. Down here. Son, I don't think they're quite that accurate of a firework. Yeah, like I said, just filling in, like not 100% filling in, but just, taking a look and making adjustments as needed. Maybe a little bit more. Where'd that silver go? Can we get a little bit more silver to stick here? Maybe down in that little corner. Little edge. Okay. Let's top coat this one up. And I think, yeah, pretty, again, not the same. You're not gonna get your nails looking the same doing this. You could make them more the same than I did. Like if you strictly went by the corners, or you even could cut them in more precise shapes, you could do like, you could get them so that the corners like all, do you know what I'm saying? Like came in, something like this, all together, the same quadrants. Well, there's 3. Tridents. Is that a thing? Arranging them the same on each nail to get a more consistent random look. I wanted, when I go random, usually I just go full on random. Yeah, sections. Quadrants, tridents. I like tridents. Can I create that word if it's not made already? I mean, I don't know when you would divide something into tridents other than in nail art. Because, I mean, quadrants are usually, like, based on, like, the cardinal directions, I guess, I would assume. Like the northern quadrant. So this would be the blue trident. Thank you, Buttsbot. Hello. I'm sure he's been in here before, but I feel like that's the first Buttsbot message I've seen today. So yeah, we'll cover up the blue trident, then the red trident, and finishing with the silver trident. This is really okay. So like, if we hadn't spent all that time failing, this is pretty quick nail art. Because I mean, you don't have to wait for stuff to dry because it's gel, and you don't have to be precise because we were just glomming stuff on there basically with the foils. So, yeah, I got some black there. I'll have to try to get that out before I record any outro or stuff. It's a little bit of polish remover. It's real good. So, now we just have to do our thumbs, which may be, like, slightly challenging, like picking up the foils and stuff. Oh, it's a little bit later than I planned. I don't know. I really, it would have been nice if I could have wrapped up by like 7, which we probably would have if I had not screwed around. Because I was kind of thinking about streaming this evening. Like a little bit of Hollow Knight or Tactics or something. I'll have to see what time it is and how I feel after I finish eating. Yeah, we've got these ones are mostly used up. We'll have some nice fresh ones. So that'll be easy. I like this one here. Alright, so like I mentioned, I do the thumbs together. And you could do them one at a time, but that's just, me being impatient. Not gonna be impatient enough to ever try to do them with my fingers, though, because, I've tried that before, and it's just not worth it. Because, like I said, the lights, and it depends on your lamp, too. It's not just the size of the lamp, it's the placement of the lights inside of the lamp. My lamp, all the lights are on the top, and it does have some, like, reflective, side and bottom. But mainly, the light is coming from the top, and so you want your nails to be, flat and upright. If you have one that's like larger and has lights that go like on the side, then you can probably maybe get away with getting your thumb in there. So what I do is just hold them in there together like that. Ooh, Ninja Stream. Well, there is. So I remember you saying you were new to Discord, Nisi. I don't know if you're new to Twitch also, but I would guess possibly. Like not even once I'm done streaming. Like right now, there's a VOD, a video on demand, so you can go back and look at stuff. And of course, eventually this will be up on YouTube also. I'm really the whole lack of sleep, back pain thing that's been going on this past week has really like set me back as far as editing and stuff. I'm so behind, you guys. I'm so behind. I'm gonna have to post some stuff out of order to get stuff up when I want it to go up. Like I want that rainbow that we worked on. I want that up by the end of June. Obviously this should go up before 4th of July. And then we've got that other one that's like a flaky gradient. We have that ombre, the ombre plus stamping also. So once I finish this, I'll have a polish in motion and 4 tutorials to edit that are not on YouTube yet. Which on the one hand is great, but on the other hand, like I said, it's not because I'm really that far ahead, it's because I'm actually behind in editing. So, I don't know. On that note, it probably would be great if I could not, or if I did not stream tonight. Now we're going to have heat spikes here, so let's try not to, trying to see how this would be easiest to pull my thumbs out when they get hot. Alright. There we go. Like, it's generally just easier to hold it, but I knew I was going to have a heat spot, so heat spike. That's good. Yeah, neither Bean nor Clark is super bad with storms. Dude, oh my goodness. Dude was so scared of thunder. So scared. He would just freak out. Fireworks, all that loud shit too. So it's very nice that Clark is not very bothered by it. Probably because he's got a little bit of that hunting hound in him, which, makes sense that they're bred to not startle at loud noises. If, the intent is to take them hunting with you, that wouldn't really work out too hot. I should take a drink of this water that I bothered to go get ice for and then haven't had a single sip of. As soon as I'm done baking my fingers. Try not to drip on Bean. Okay. So Let's see how similar we can get the thumbs, just as a test. So let's come in from like this corner here. And then like repeat that on this side. Like this. Like. It kind of helps like working like this to almost get the part of the design you want right under your thumb. And then like press it with your thumb. Like that. And then we'll take a red. We'll take the red coming in from up here and down. Like that. That didn't stick super great. We'll come back. We'll come in like that over here. And then with the blue, come in down on the bottom edge. So, I've got some holes. But like I was saying, as far as like, oh, I mirrored them. I unintended. That's so me. But so like those are like fairly similar. So if you wanted to have your nails be the same, just, you know, be mindful of where you're placing your foils. Now I think I'm going to fill these in so that they don't match. So, Wesker with the Twitch Prime for the 3 months. Upgrading your sub badge, which some may say resembles a Barney nipple. How's it going, Wesker? Alright, so we're going to add some blue at the tip of this one. And maybe like fill in some red like in this gap here for this one. And up here even a little bit more. Your wardrobe malfunction badge. Oh, alright, get a little more silver down in here. We are close to wrapping up what has been somewhat of a disaster of a nail stream. It wasn't. No, it was. It was a disaster at the time. It all worked out in the end. But I was trying to think how I could compare that to like a level of saltiness in Hollow Knight. It was like finding your 15th rancid egg. Except you expect rancid eggs, and I actually was kind of expecting to be successful. So, you see I kind of unmatched them by where I filled in the gap. So this one got more blue. This one kind of got heavier on the red coming through the middle. So they're not twins anymore. Yeah, it's like dying to False Night. Like, it happens, but what the hell? Alright, so... Oh, no. I almost top-coated it again with the adhesive, which I don't think would be a problem. I mean, it's just clear. But we actually want the top coat. Alrighty. Careful gel application. Alright. Yeah, oh, I don't know if I even ever finished thinking my thought, because Wesker's subscription sidetracked and distracted me. I had been thinking about a design kind of like this, but then when we tested the foils and I really liked the fireworks, I really liked... And the adhesive was working so well, this was kind of the idea when I was thinking the adhesive might suck. That, like, maybe even if it sucked, this would be a design it could, manage to pull off. Turns out the adhesive is great, but the foils suck. You know, I don't know how I feel about the area rando. I feel like I would be so confused. I absolutely would have to take notes. But I know that, like, using all the bench warp powers is kind of like a thing in that, but I just feel like it would be so So frustrating. Alright, oh, we got a fuzz. We got a fuzz permanently trapped in there. You guys. We's patriotic up in here. Yeah. And, you know, there is a fireworks vibe to it. I don't think I'm gonna attach any fireworks to the title. But some of them, especially, like I said, this ring finger, and especially depending on what portion of the foil was pressed, like these radial ones do really well, like from the side of the nail. Like you see this red part right here. You know, the center of the radial would be like right about here, so you kind of get those radials. Would you like me to say radial again? God. Okay, like that whole situation. I mean, that would be a way to take the, like get in on the search engine. Gross, hairy, lumpy nails. Yeah, I mean, and I know, I don't know if Homothety is still working on it. I know for a while they were trying to do room rando. Just no. I can guarantee you I'm not interested in room rando. I would not remember. I'm not going to take that many notes. Area rando, I might give a try sometime. You know, that's not a bad idea. We'll have to see, because I think the next several days are going to be stormy. But they are really, like, juicy. Juicy and very, like, you just dive right into them. The depth. I mean, that's the thing that I love most about nail foils, is like, you look at these and it's like, how is that this? Like, how is that? How they do that? How they do that there? Let me see. Like I said, I'm gonna go have a bite to eat. I'm gonna have some chili. I'm gonna have some cornbread, and then I'm going to, okay, can I just like vent for a minute here? I hate the trend of replacing words with icons. I'm like sitting here like, where's my following page? Well, now my following page is just this big heart at the top of the screen. And discover is something that I'm assuming is supposed to be like a compass. And then there's browse, which is actually like a search icon. Like, are words like a problem? Like, can we not just have words that like literally tell you what the hell the thing is? That's my rant. Thanks for listening. So, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna have my chili, I'm gonna have my cornbread, and then I'm going to, see what's going on and see how I feel and see what time it is. I'm quite tempted to raid Ninja because he doesn't stream very often, except lately he's been streaming a lot. I don't have a lot of my creative people on. You guys interested in some Star Control, or would you guys like some Hollow Knight? Or do we have any Iconoclast fans in the house? What do you guys think? I'm feeling very indecisive of where to raid. I'm kind of just tempted to go to Ninja. But he's been on for 3 hours, and so I feel like he might be about ready to wrap up. Yeah, there should be a toggle. There should be a toggle, son. I think I am going to send us to Ninja. Just cause. Who knows after this month when we'll get more feller streams. So, let's copy this here. Of course, new people. Thank you very much. If we have new people that have been hanging out, feel free to join the Discord for announcements of when I'm streaming, nail pics, animal pics, random shit, gaming stuffs. I will be posting there later if I do stream later. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to make it, Nisi. As you can see, you've seen the archives, but seeing it live, I think, is a different experience, and all of the stuff that gets cut out of the tutorials. Like, I was going to leave those first couple mess-ups in. I was, because it's a learning experience. But when we completely changed the plan, no, all that's gone. All that is just between you and me. So, Ninja is a good friend of mine. I hope you guys stick around and say hi to him. This is a very weird game. And the aliens in this game, when I was watching them play yesterday, I caught the aliens painting their nails. I was like, oh my god! The alien is painting their nails. So, yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out and staying with me through my struggles. I'm very glad that I'm able to end this on a happy note. I'm gonna go get my food. Maybe you can do that too. And I hope I'll see you all next time. And yes, indeedy, it's a feller strain.
Oh man. Howdy, Colette and everybody.
Woofta.
We're just finishing a little bit of Star Control too.
Of course, if you are watching on YouTube and you'd like to join me live to see all this live,
We can get the upgrade.
it's fun. Even the mess ups are fun. You can come follow over at twitch.tv/ColetteMSLP. YouTube stuff over here if you'd like to check out tutorials or other live stream archives or other stuff that I have on my channel. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.